In math today, we're going to push activities, assigned to class folder, and dark blue math folder. Our task today is called Elapsed Time Using a Number Line. Day 2. Yesterday we started this strategy for the first time where we had a number line to show our thinking. Sometimes we were counting backwards, sometimes we counted forward in the day. You may go ahead and open by clicking Add Response. On slide number 1, we have our success criteria. I'm going to push play and I want you thinking and listening, what are we going to be doing today?
We have been working the last few days on telling how much time has elapsed using minute intervals and solving real-world problems involving addition and subtraction of time intervals in minutes. We have been using an online interactive clock or a clock in our hands. Today, we are going to learn a new strategy on how to tell how much time has elapsed using a number line.
All righty. So today we're going to start by watching our vocabulary. This will get our brains thinking about elapsed time. And then we'll look at some examples from our task today. Oh, sorry about this. I have to log in. One second, boys and girls. All right, sorry about that. Here is our vocabulary to get our brains thinking about elapsed time.
My name's Miyachi, I got something on my mind. I have a few questions and they're all about time. It started one day when I was coming home from school. My father wrote me a message so I could make some food. Young, he wrote the note in detail, telling me the rules. Put lasagna in the oven at 5:30, but don't snooze and heat it 50 minutes. And then after, take it out. But when I put it in, I started thinking about how I need to figure out. If I put the lasagna in at 5:30 for 50 minutes, when does it finish? I sat and thought a minute. I really didn't get it. Cause 50 plus 30 is 80, but 80 don't fit in. There's only 60 minutes that's inside of 1 hour. We must calculate before the lasagna becomes brown. I thought, oh, I could just use a number line. Add the time in 10-minute intervals and I'll be fine. So 5:30, 5:40, then 50. But add another 10 at 6 o'clock, not 60. And then we get 6:10, then 6:20. And now I know what time the lasagna should be ready. Yeah.
I never thought I'd be singing, but now I'm feeling so fine. How much time has gone by? That will be the last time. I never thought I'd be singing, but now I'm feeling so fine. How much time has gone by? That will be the last time.
I got another problem and it's different than the last time. We gotta solve it by finding out the elapsed time. My friend Kevin, he's got his tuba lesson. It starts at 7:30. He's done by 9:07. So how long did this lesson last? Let's use a number line. Break it down and do the math. Start at 7:30, need to get to 9:07. Okay. What's the biggest unit we can use so we can get there? 1 hour. We add 1 hour, 7:30 turns to 8:30. Now we got a little more time to get to 9:07. Add another 30 minutes, then we get to 9 o'clock. Now we got an hour, 30 minutes with a little left. Jump another 5 whole minutes, yeah. It gets us up to 9:05, we aren't finished. Oh no, add another minute, now it's 9:06, yeah. One more, it's 9:07, then we did it, yes. Count it up, 1 hour plus, 30 minutes plus 5 plus 1 plus 1 equals what? 1 hour, 37 minutes equals how much time elapsed in a tuba lesson and Kevin was done.
I never thought I'd be singing, but now I'm feeling so fine. How much time has gone by? That's the last time. I never feeling so fine. How much time has gone by? That's the elapsed time. I'm that lasagna that everybody wants to eat. And Kevin's tuba lessons are so long. I can't believe how much you paid for those 1 hour, 37-minute tuba lessons, Kevin. You know, other instruments are way more portable and more appropriate for a little kid your size. Crazy, Kevin. Take it from me. I'm a lasagna, so I know the stuff.
All right, let's head back to our seesaw task. We have now been thinking about elapsed time, the time that is passing. We saw some examples in the video, like when we put something in the oven, the time it takes to bake, called elapsed time, how much time is passing. Slide 3 has a review video from yesterday. And then slide 4 has some tools that we can be using for our elapsed time. What do you notice about how she solves it using a number line?
Our first question today is, how much time has elapsed from 11:16 to 11:52? I'm going to look at the information that I have. I have my start time, which is 11:16, and I also have my end time, which is 11:52. What I am missing is my elapsed time. So that is what I need to determine. I'm going to start on my number line with my starting time, which is 11:16. I like to work with 5s and 10s. So I'm going to go to the next 10 or 5 from 11:16, which is 11:20. I'm going to count up to 11:20 from 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That is plus 4 minutes. From 11:20, I'm going to go by 10s until I get to 11:50. And I chose 11:50 because as I look here, my end time has 52. So I'm going to go to the nearest 10 without going over, which is 50. So 11:30, which is plus 10 minutes. 11:40, which is plus 10 minutes. And then 11:50, which is also plus 10 minutes. From 50, my end time is now going to be 11:52. I'm ready for my end time. From 11:50 to 11:52 is only plus 2 minutes. So I've gone from my start time of 11:16 in increments on my number line to 11:52, my end time. I'm going to now go through and add up all of my times. I'm going to add up my 10s first. 10, 20, 30. So I've got 30 plus 4 plus 2. 0 plus 4 plus 2 is 6. 3 plus nothing is 3. So my elapsed time is 36. And these are all minutes. It is under 60, so I have not gone over an hour. So the time that is elapsed from 11:16 to 11:52 is 36 minutes. I have not gotten or gone past 12 o'clock yet between these two times. So if I'm going to be doing AM and PM, I can keep them the same. PM and PM, they would stay the same.
All right, so thank you to Ms. Sharp for that great example. Let's go to slide number 6 together and let's do one together. Everyone should be on slide number 6 with me. We're going to do this example on slide number 6. I want you to read the example at the top, the problem at the top. Okay, it says how much time has elapsed from 11:13 to 11:37. So I notice we have 2 times given. That means we have a start time and an end time. So we can fill these in at the bottom. Our start time is 11:13. Our end time is 11:37. Whatever I'm writing on Seesaw, you are writing on Seesaw. Do that now, please. Next, I can label my start time on my number line. I know I want to start on the left. My start time is 11:13. And just like Miss Sharp, I'm going to go to the nearest 10 or 5. So if we count by 5s or 10s, the nearest one would be 15. So if we're counting by 5s, 5, 10, 15, I can go to 11:15. So I'm going to record my next time, 11:15. And I'm going to count up from 11:13 to 11:15. And I know that that is 11:14, 11:15. That is plus 2 minutes. Now we're at 11:15 and I can count either by 5s or by 10s. So I'm going to count on by 10. I like making jumps of 10. So 11:15, another group of 10 would be 11:25. And then I'm going to check. Can I do one more group of 10, one more jump of 10? 15, 25, 35. Notice my tens place is increasing. I can do one more jump of 10 to 11:35 because my end time is greater than that. My end time says 11:37. Perfect. So now I can show that I'm going to do a jump of 10 minutes plus 10 minutes from 11:15 to 11:25. Then I can do another jump of 10 from 11:25 to 11:35. So I will record that is plus 10 minutes. We are so close to our end time because now we are at 11:35. Whatever I'm writing on Seesaw, you are writing on Seesaw. Stick with me. My end time is 11:37. So let's record that as the end time. And now I'm trying to figure out how much time is between 11:35 and 11:37. I know, just like Miss Sharp, I can count on starting at 11:35, 11:36, 11:37. I see that it's just 2 minutes. 2 minutes more. And now we're at our end time. Notice that we started at our start time, 11:13. And we ended at 11:37. That's our end time from the problem. Check that your number line matches mine. Next, we can think about, so how much time has passed between 11:13 and 11:37? Ms. Sharp told us that we can add up all of the time that has elapsed. To make it easier, we can group our friendly numbers. I see two groups of 10. So 10, 20. Now there's two groups of 2. I know my doubles. 2 plus 2 is 4. So 20 plus 4 will give us a sum of 24 minutes. Now I can record that where my elapsed time blank is. 24 minutes. AM for this problem. And it will stay the same at my end time because our hands have not passed the 12 o'clock hour. Great job doing number 6 with the class. Your next job is going to be watching the example on slide number 7. I'm going to give you some time to click play on slide number 7, watch your example, and then we'll go into breakout rooms to practice using the number line as a strategy for solving elapsed times problems. Go ahead and move to slide number 7. Watch the example from Ms. Sharp, this time going backwards to find the start time. You may watch slide number 7 now. Your job today is to finish any of the slides you have left for your math task. If you need help, you can go back and watch the examples on slide number 7 and slide number 5. Both of those are really good examples for you to re-watch if you get stuck with how to solve using a number line. Then on slide number 13, I want you to use the microphone and record yourself. Tell me about your success today with using elapsed time. Were you able to tell how much time has passed? Were you able to solve real-world problems with addition or subtraction of minutes? When you are finished, you will turn in with the green check. Today, if you have extra time for math, you can work on Prodigy. You still have some elapsed times problems on Prodigy. Or if you get done with that, you may move on to Zern and practice telling time to the nearest minute. Those are your tasks for today. This is the last Zoom you have to attend for me. I will be on at 12:45 if you have questions about your reading or math work. So at 12:45, I will be on Zoom. If you have questions, you can get on and ask. If you do not have questions, you do not have to come to that Zoom. Then at 1:35, you have computer science with Mrs. Kadowitz. At 1:35 is her Zoom for computer science. Great job during math.